Okay, you guys, consider this the channel's first preview. Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. Disclaimer. Everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only, and just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Okay, I posted this in the community tab, and I just finished recording about an hour-long video almost, going through all of the information that I got from the Reddit post that I was sent regarding the social media mapping report for Bryan Kohberger. Now, the only reason why I'm taking a break and doing this, there's no way in shit that I'm going to get an hour-long video edited and out tonight. It is already almost 10 o'clock. Nope, not happening. But B, by the time that I got to the end of the video and got to like the LinkedIn like discussion board that they have that I didn't know existed, I thought it was just like a resume thing. But no, you have like a whole like social media type, like you can comment and like and weird. It's weird. Okay. By the time I got to the bottom of the thread, I noticed something, and I feel like this is something that needs to be out now, even though it's pretty much like giving away a really important part in a big video that I'm releasing tomorrow. It's important information. So I'm putting it out now. And if you end up not watching my big video tomorrow and missing out on the other stuff, that's on you, not me. So let's try to do this very quickly. Okay. So I can get started on the other video and the editing that needs to be done. This is the Reddit page that I was sent. Okay. Going through the links. Okay. This is what I'm going to show you on the LinkedIn account to prove that it's like connected to that part right here. Okay. See, there's the chart. There's the man, Daniel Clemens, and here he is right here. And notice that this says a year. It's something that was posted a year ago. And yes, this is something that was posted a year ago. Now, this Reddit account posted this a month ago in the Moscow Murders Reddit page. So he changed his photo since then, obviously, but same information. Okay, so in the big video, we go through all of this thread and you can get like, you can kind of like read the room, you know what I mean? Like whenever you read through and you read the conversations, you can see whether they agree with each other, you can see if they're arguing about things, you can kind of get the way that it flows, right? When I got to right here, I was pretty much like done because no, not right there, sorry, it's down here, right here. When I got right here on this one, when I got right here, I was pretty much done and I pretty much wrapped the video up. So there's a lot of information up to that point because there's a lot here and we go through all of this report and we go through all these links and we talk about all of the details, okay? This right here tells me everything I need to know about what this is. This is Andy Garrett. He's a CEO of a company that helped create Bryan Kohberger's social media report that everyone is talking about, okay? His tone has changed apparently in the past year, and this was not his thread, so he didn't have control over it being there, which is, I guess, why it's still there. So when I got here and I read this, I was like, oh, okay, this tells me everything. I need to get this part out now. I'm going to read this comment to you. And I want you to stop the video and I want you to start typing a comment telling me what this means to you. And then press play so I can describe to you what I feel, how I interpret it. And then tell me if we have the same thought, okay? Again, this is the CEO of a company that helped create this social media mapping report claiming that Bryan Kohberger's Instagram account was following Maddie and Kaylee, okay? This is all old news. I ran this after the murders and before I spoke with the defense. Then I gave this to Kaylee's attorney. About a year later, someone said I leaked this and pointed them to the old post we made. This. Okay. Reddit post was a month ago. What else happened a month ago? The survey started. Okay. So what else started happening a month ago? In March. The truths started coming out about how he wasn't stalking one of the victims and about how he wasn't following them on social media. And what have we talked about? We've talked about this, right? We talked about how they knew already. Before Bryan Kohberger was even a person, they knew that stalking, social media stuff, it wasn't there. But now we've also heard other reports from them about the night that Bryan Kohberger was arrested and when and what exact information they received, right? To me, let me explain how I interpret this comment. If I were to say to you, yeah, I was going to buy that shirt, but then I showed it to my kid. Does that not make you think that I put that shirt back and I didn't buy that damn thing? Right? So whenever he says, I ran this after the murders and before I spoke with the defense, does that not make you think that he ran this off of information that he thought was legit, but then he talked to someone actually involved in the case and maybe his attitude towards it changed? Because that's how it feels to me. And I wasn't expecting that. This guy was like adamant. You'll see in the big video tomorrow, this guy is adamant that this is Bryan Kohberger's profile, that it matches, blah, 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 blah. But his reasoning doesn't matter. His reasoning to me is poo-poo, and you'll hear all about it in the video. But when I saw this, like I said, it changed the tone of his belief of this report for me. And that's how I'm reading it. And it was really unexpected, because I was really reading his confidence in this thing, and then it switches. And you'll see that in the big video. But I wanted to put this out there first because putting the truth out there is all that matters, even though, again, it might stop some of you from watching the bigger video, because this is me like basically telling you that it's not legit enough. There's nothing to prove that this is Bryan's, blah, 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 whatever. It's all stuff that I've said before, you guys. It's all stuff that we've technically sort of proven based off of what's just out there now. Like we've done several videos on it. We've talked about it a lot. But I know there's channels like The Interview Room, and I'm going to call him out specifically, okay? For one, there's a YouTube channel out here called Truth Nation Uncensored. And forgive me, Willie, if that's not right, but I'm pretty positive that's your channel's name. Willie knew Bryan Kohberger from back in like high school days. And he's not out here like one way or another. Like he's saying the same thing like I am about this whole thing. If he did it, then he belongs where he goes and he gets what he gets. But if he didn't do it, then something's crazy. And he agrees there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Okay. But Chris McDonough from The Interview Room didn't know that. Which, why would he? Right? And Willie was in this video in the chat. And I only know that because all of a sudden Chris McDonough got like angry at somebody and started going off reading this comment. And it was Willie's comment, because he was like, no connection with the victims, no DNA from the victims on him, blah, 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 blah. All of the things that we've been told, right? Like he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. I can't remember. I just remember watching it and being like, oh my gosh, does he even know that's like a friend of Bryan Kohberger's? I don't think that Chris McDonough knows that. Yeah, I don't think he knew. Anyway, he picked up this damn report, okay? This report right here. He picked this up, but he's one of those tunnel vision people, I feel. And I could be wrong, but that's how I feel whenever I watch him, and I know that he's really experienced and stuff like that. Okay, I get that, but that's how I feel, and that's just how it is. But he has this report and it's printed out and he has it stapled and he's picking it up and he's talking about how he got it from the family and it's social media data. And he's like, I don't want to say too much, but you see those two, I think he said green highlights right there. That's two of the victims, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what is this? And I didn't put two and two together until after the fact of what I heard this morning, of what was sent to me this morning. I didn't even think to put two and two together until way after. So he had this, and he just had them on his channel. So yeah. I just wanted to get this like tidbit of truth out there before the overnight YouTube streets go insane, so that hopefully it doesn't go too crazy. And again, the big video will be out tomorrow because it's still getting posted. Hopefully it's only like 40-ish minutes long by the time I'm done. I feel like there's a lot of my crazy rant that I might be able to take out of it, but some of y'all like me ranting, so I guess I'm gonna leave it. But that's it, you guys. I want to know what you guys think about all of this crazy stuff so far. And then tomorrow, after we go through all of the details, I want to know if your opinion has changed. But this is crazy, but it's also stuff that we've talked about. It's just wild. This whole thing is just insane. That's it, you guys. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please do not forget to leave a like on your way out and subscribe to the channel if you were not subscribed already. See y'all.